All right. Good morning, everybody. And Annapurna is going to make her presentation. You may start right away. Roll number 18. Switch on your camera.
Ma'am, can I share?
Yeah.
Ma'am, it is visible?
Yes, it is.
Good morning, everyone. Today I would like to give a presentation on Rahul Bajaj, an Indian industrialist and member of Indian Parliament. Rahul Bajaj was born on June 10, 1938. He comes from the business house started by businessman Jamanlal Bajaj, his father.
Jamna Lal Bajaj.
Jamnalal Bajaj.
Jamnalal Bajaj. Yeah.
Rahul Bajaj is the non-executive chairman and managing director of Bajaj Holding and Investment Limited. He was the 20th richest businessman. Education: honors degree in economics from Delhi University, a degree in law from Bombay University, and an MBA from Harvard Business School. He was appointed as Chief Executive Officer of Bajaj Auto in 1968 and took over later as an head of Bajaj Group of Companies. Rahul Bajaj has made his company as the fourth largest two-wheeler maker in the world. Under him, the turnover of Bajaj Auto, the flagship company, has risen from rupees 72 million to
has
risen from rupees 72 billion to rupees 46.16 billion. He was married to Rupa Bajaj from 1961 till her death in 2013. He has two sons, Rajiv Bajaj and Sanjeev Bajaj, who are in the management of Bajaj Group. He also has a daughter named Sunaina Kejriwal. Apart from this respect, the 72-year-old industrialist has also been awarded the Padma Bhushan by the Indian President in 2001. In 1975, Mr. Bajaj received the Man of the Year award from the National Institute of Quality Assurance and many more. Thank you. That's
all right. What have you taken from this story? Hello.
Sorry, ma'am.
What is your takeaway from this story? What have you learned from this story?
I have learned from the story, ma'am, that he never gives up. He has a continuous process of learning.
Okay. And when you are speaking, you must keep your camera on. And Annapurna, you have not even switched on your camera even once.
Actually, ma'am, I'm sharing the screen. That's why the camera goes automatically off.
Okay, right now you're not sharing. So keep your camera on. This is rude to speak with your cameras off. Please turn on your camera. Annapurna, you still have not turned on your camera. How can we speak to you with your camera off? Anyways, you won't be getting any marks then. If you decide to switch off your camera, then you won't be given any marks. Yes, almost 71. Yes. Batch 2, roll number 71, Kunal Kumar. Anpurna, you still have not switched on your camera.
Hello.
Yes, continue. Continue.
Yes, sir. Rahul Bajaj. Rahul Bajaj was born on 10 June 1938 in Kolkata, West Bengal. He is son of Rajasthani businessman Kamal Nayan Bajaj and Savitri Bajaj. He is a grandson of Indian independence freedom fighter Jamna Lal Bajaj. He is the chairman of Emirates of the Indian conglomerate Bajaj Group and a member of parliament. He was 20th richest Indian businessman listed by Forbes. Now I will
He
tell
was
about
or
his.
he is? He is.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He is. Now I'm telling his about her education qualification. He completed his intermediate and matriculation from the Cathedral and John Connon School. He also completed his graduation with an honors degree in economics from St. Stephen College in Delhi 1958. He also earned a law degree from Bombay University. He also completed his master's from Harvard Business School in USA and became a CEO of Bajaj Auto in 1968. Her personal life and family. In 1961, Rahul Bajaj was married to Rupa Bajaj. He has three children, two sons, Rajiv and Sanjeev Bajaj, who are in the management of the Bajaj Group.
1
He
minute.
was
1 minute.
yes,
he
ma'am.
has
Yes, ma'am.
he has 3 children.
Yes, ma'am.
He has 3 children, not child.
Yes, ma'am. He has yes, ma'am. Three children. Three children. Two sons, Rajiv and Sanjeev Bajaj, who are in the management of the Bajaj Group. He has one daughter named Sunaina, who is getting married with a who had married with Manish Kejriwal,
Who
the
is
former
getting
head
who
of.
is 1 minute? Who is getting
ma'am.
married?
He has one daughter named Sunaina. Sorry, ma'am.
Married to?
Married to
Married
married to Manish Kejriwal, the former head of Tamshek, India. He has one brother named Shishi Bajaj. Rahul Bajaj, he is a family man. He is closely connected with her family.
Her family? Her
yes, ma'am.
family?
His family. His family.
Why
They
are you
have
so?
an
1 minute.
yes,
Why
yes, ma'am,
are
yes,
you
ma'am.
so nervous?
Sorry, ma'am.
Speak confidently, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
They have a joint family, and they mostly involved in her family apart.
Her family?
Yes, ma'am. I need to change this, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
His family.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Her career, Rahul Bajaj
Her
as
career. Her career. क्या हो गया? What has happened to you?
like ma'am, सारा sentence में her लिख दिए. Sorry, ma'am. His career.
Yeah.
Rahul Bajaj journey as entrepreneur. Given his family background, at the tender age of 12, he started dreaming of becoming a businessman. His grandfather had bought a steel mill and a sugar mill, and in 1945, his father founded Bajaj Auto, now the crown jewel in the Bajaj Group. After graduation from Harvard Business School in 1964, Rahul joined Bajaj Auto in 1965. In the 1970, India was a in the 1970, India was a socialist state bared by rules and regulation. As a result, there was no entrepreneurship and nothing could be done without government approval. At this difficult time, the Rahul became the CEO of Bajaj Auto Limited. In 1968, at the age of 30, making him one of the youngest CEO of that time. After his father passed away in 1972, Rahul was appointed as the managing director by Bajaj Auto. Under his leadership, the company witnessed tremendous growth. He grew the company revenue to join the billion-dollar club. Since Rahul Bajaj took over the charge of Bajaj Group in 1965, under his leadership, Bajaj Autos has grown to new heights year after year. The turnover of Bajaj Auto has risen from a rupees 72 million to rupees 46.16 billion. He created one of India's best company in the difficult days of license permit Raj. Rahul Bajaj has been the president of the Confederation of the Indian Industry (CII) and the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturer (SIAM). Bajaj got elected to the Rajya Sabha, India's upper house of Parliament 2016 and 2010 period. On the Forbes 2016 list of the world's billionaire, he was ranked number 722 with a net worth rupees 2.4. In 2008, he split Bajaj Auto into three units: Bajaj Auto Finance Company, Bajaj Finserv, and a holding company. His son are now managing the day-to-day affairs of the company. Rahul Bajaj awards and achievements.
her award.
Ma'am, sorry, sorry, ma'am. For his contribution to Indian industry, he was awarded the nation's third highest civilian honor, the Padma Bhushan, in 2001. Mr. Bajaj was selected as Businessman of the Year in 1985. Bajaj received the Man of the Year award from the National Institute of Quality Assurance in 1975. Rahul Bajaj was a chairman of Indian Airlines between 1986 to 1989. In 2013, the Rahul Bajaj family won the Distinguished Family of the Year award. Rahul Bajaj has also received Rashtra Bhushan Award in 1996 from FII Foundation. Bombay Management Association rewarded him for his service in the field of management in 1990. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
If you ever happen to meet to interview Rahul Bajaj,
Yes, ma'am.
what will be the two questions you're going to ask him?
The first, that what he is faced to and then I will asking him that how he succeeds from his business, and second one,
How became a successful businessman? Isn't it?
yes, ma'am.
And the
Yes,
second
ma'am.
question?
And the second one is that
Think about it.
ma'am.
Think about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is this?
And I also asked that how it face a problem when the permit Raj has been.
Okay, you're going to ask him what were the problems which
They will
across?
face.
Yeah. What were the hurdles which came across? What were the barriers that
They will face.
what were the challenge? What were the challenges which he had to take up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There was one Miss Rangoli Kumari.
Thank you, ma'am.
Where is she? I don't know. She raised her hands, but yes, Rangoli. Roll number 72, batch 2.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is it
I want
going
to speak on. No, ma'am. It's not a presentation. It's just a simple speech.
Fine.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rangoli Pradarshini. I am here to give a speech on Mr. Narayan Murthy. Narayan Murthy is an Indian billionaire businessman. He is the founder of Infosys and has been the chairman, chief executive officer, president, and chief mentor of the company before retiring and taking the title Chairman Emeritus. As of October 2021, his net worth was estimated at US $4.3 billion. Early life and education. Narayan Murthy was born on 20 August 1946 in Siddhartha in Kingdom of Mysore in British India, into a middle-class Kannada Pippul Madhva Brahman family. After completing his school education, he went to the National Institute of Engineering and graduated in 1967 with a degree in electrical engineering. In 1969, he received his master's degree from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. Personal life. His wife, Sudha Murthy, is a social worker and author and does philanthropic work through the Infosys Foundation. Murthy has two children, a son, Rohan Murthy, and a daughter, Akshata Murthy. In June 2013, Rohan joined Infosys as an executive assistant to his father. He left Infosys in June 2014. In 2009, Akshita married Rishi Sunak, the UK's Chancellor of Exchequer and Conservative MP for Richmond, Yorkshire. Awards and honor. In 2014, he gets CIF Global Award, Canada India Foundation. In 2013, 25 Greatest Global Indian Living Legends, NDTV. In 2013, CIG Ratna Award, Baroda Management Association, Vadodara. In 2013, Philanthropist of the Year, the Asian Award. In 2000, Padma Shri, Government of India. Books: A Better India, A Better World, Penguin Books, 2009. A Clear Blue Sky, Stories and Poems on Conflict and Hope, Pufin Books, India, 2017. The Wit and Wisdom of Narayan Murthy, Hay House, 2016. Thank you.
All right. Rangoli, what is your takeaway from this story? What is the takeaway from your story?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you learned from the story?
Ma'am, how he cracked IIT Advanced in first attempt, how he get admission in such good college, Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, how he started his business in Infosys and grow his business in such large company that every engineer have first thought that she gets a job in his Infosys.
Yeah, it is a dream job for every person to start his career from Infosys. All right. Roll number 76, batch 1, Harsh Raj.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Yeah,
Good morning, ma'am. I want to share my screen.
fine.
Rahul Bajaj was born on a Marwari family in Kolkata, the son of Kundra Bajaj. He studies in a
Yeah. Your
He
voice is
studies
great. Yeah. Continue.
He acquired his Bachelor of Arts degree from St. Stephen's College, Delhi, and in majoring in economics, and did his master's in business administration from Harvard Business Schools in US in 1964, and became CEO of Bajaj Auto in 1968. Bajaj Auto Limited is an Indian motorized vehicle producing company. Bajaj Auto is a part of Bajaj Group. It is founded by Jaman Lal Bajaj at Rajasthan in 1930s. It is based in Pune, Maharashtra, with plants in Chakan, Waluj, near Aurangabad. Ma'am, it's long, so can I skip?
Yeah, skip. Skip the content. Tell the story in short.
Rahul Bajaj returned to India with plans of extension of business. He started working as the CEO of Bajaj Group at the young age of 26 in 1965. He was appointed chairman of Indian Airlines in 1984. He was appointed as chief officer of Bajaj Auto in 1968 and took over later as the head of Bajaj Group of Companies. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan by the Government of India in March 2001 and was appointed Knight of Order of the Legion of Honor by the President of France in 2011. He comes from the business house started by Marwari businessman Jaman Lal Bajaj and is currently listed 34th on the Forbes list of richest people in India. He is married to Rupa Rani and couple have two sons, Rajiv Bajaj and Sanjeev Bajaj, and daughter, Sunena Kejriwal, who is married to Manisha Kejriwal, who heads Temasek India. He is a chairman board of many companies and was elected by the Rajya Sabha MP from Maharashtra in 2006. Success mantra of Rahul Bajaj. As a leader of success, Rahul Bajaj followed certain leadership traits and guiding principles for which he strictly adhered. He is a leadership who leads from the front with his action, proving so his thinking and talking decision based on honesty has always paid off. For example, after the worker strike in 1979, there has been no other strike at Pune plant because reached a consensus which was win for both Bajaj and workers. He was also very hardworking and knows every part of the company as the beginning of his career and worked in almost all departments of the Bajaj business.
Rahul Bajaj is a leader, not leadership. Rectify that. He is a leader.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Fine. All right, Harsh Raj, what is your takeaway from this story? What is one thing which has really enlightened you, motivated you, or inspired you?
Ma'am, how he handled the business at very young age and how he handled successfully at the young age of 26 and very big business like Bajaj is a very big company and it must have been very stressful for him to manage everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right, good. We have just one more person. Batch number 1, Kumar Raj, almost 73.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can I start?
Okay. Yeah. Are you sharing screen?
No, ma'am.
Fine.
A very warm good morning to all of you. I am Kamaraj, a BBA student in CIMAGE. I am going to present a speech on Rahul Bajaj.
Hello. Please keep your camera on.
Yes, ma'am. एक मिनट मैम स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकता हूँ मैं
हाँ
ओके एक मिनट Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, start.
A very warm good morning to all of you. I am Kumar Raj, a BBA student of CIMAGE. I am going to present a speech on Rahul Bajaj.
Are you sharing the screen or what?
Rahul Bajaj was born in Kolkata on 10 June 1938. His father was Kamlanan Bajaj and mother Savitri Bajaj. He was born in Rajasthani Marwari family of business. Jamnalal Bajaj was grandfather of Rahul Bajaj. Rahul's father, Kamlanan Bajaj, had the privilege of being raised under the shadow of three great souls. His father, Jamnalal Bajaj, mentor Mahatma Gandhi and teacher Vinoba Bhave. The Bajaj family took part in India's freedom fighting movement. The members of the family were imprisoned by the British for their participation in India's independence struggle. Rahul Bajaj has a strong feeling that management graduates should have following must quality of to succeed in their future corporate life. Listen effectively as that would given enough space to rationalize and innovate. Think like an entrepreneur as that would give space to become at least entrepreneur during job.
Entrepreneur.
Rahul Bajaj, his school at Cathedral and John Cannon School in Delhi, St. Stephen College, graduate in economics. In Bajaj Electricals, he worked for 2 years while studying law at the same time Government Law College, Mumbai. In 1962, went to Harvard University to study business management. He finishes his MBA in 1964. Continuously launching bikes with new technologies like digital twin, spark, fuel induction, DTS SI engine. Along with Renault, they are ready to launch their new concept car Bajaj Life. Thank you.
Okay, तुम जो पढ़ रहे हो उसको, you reading it out. Presentation देने का मतलब क्या होता है? सबसे पहली बात, there are 3 P's of presentation. Presentation का, there are 3 P's. पहला क्या presentation देंगे? Prepare. The first P of presentation is to prepare. You do your homework, you read, you prepare, then you write down. So the first is preparing. Number second P, practice. Whatever you have prepared, practice. तो preparation नहीं होगा तो practice कहाँ से करोगे? नहीं कर पाओगे ना. तो पहला P process क्या है? Prepare. The second P, the second process is practice. And what is the third P?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Present.
Present.
Excuse me, ma'am.
If you have not prepared, you cannot practice. If you have not practiced, you cannot present. अगली बार से, next time, please keep quiet. Next time, if you want to make all of this goes for all of you. ये सबके लिए है. This goes for all of you. Remember, please keep quiet. There are 3 P's of practicing. The first is preparing. If you cannot prepare, you cannot go to the next process. Practice, you cannot do if not prepared. And the third is presenting. Prepare, number 1. Practice, number 2. Present, number 3. Always understand this. Yes, somebody was interrupting me. Ma'am, don't do this. Yes, who wants to say anything? Raise your hands. किसको बोलना है?
मैम नेटवर्क इशू के कारण बच्चे निकल गए एक. ले लीजिए.
आप प्लीज कीप क्वाइट. मैं देख रही हूँ ना.
Okay, ma'am.
And do not interrupt when somebody is talking. This is very bad. This is a very bad habit. I understand. Network problems हो रहा है सबको मुझे पता है. And Stuti Avasthi, come on, let us start and wrap up this session.
Firstly,
Are you sharing screen?
no, ma'am.
Then switch on your camera. Otherwise,
Ma'am, it's on.
Stuti, your camera is not on.
Ma'am, on here.
हाँ अभी on हुआ. चलो. Start.
A very good morning to all of you. Firstly, I would like to thank Sanjana ma'am who gave me this opportunity. And I am going to a short speech on Rahul Bajaj. The supremo of acclaimed Bajaj Group is Mr. Rahul Bajaj. He is one of the most accomplished businessmen born in India.
Again,
Seventy-
your camera is back to switched off.
Ma'am, it's on.
Okay.
77-year-old
मैम
Mr.
ऑफ है कैमरा इसको.
Camera तुम्हारा off है. Camera off है तो we cannot allow you to speak. इस तरह से camera off करके it is rude to speak with the camera off. स्तुति कैमरा ऑन करो अपना अगर बोलना है तो.
मैम ऑन है कैमरा.
बेटा नहीं तुम्हारा ऑन है. अब ठीक हुआ. चलो बोलो.
स्क्रीन स्विच हो जा रही है ना इस वजह से ऑफ हो जा रहा है.
Are you reading it out?
Yes, ma'am, I'm reading.
Then you can read it and still keep your camera on. Are you sharing screen?
No, ma'am.
Then speak.
Mr. Bajaj heads Bajaj Group of companies which
Stuti,
operate.
please do not switch on your reading mode.
ऑफ हो जा रहा है.
मैम ये आई थिंक फोन में ही वो रखी हुई है उसकी वजह से
मैम आई थिंक ये
मिनिमाइज करने से मैम कैमरा ऑफ हो जाता है.
यस मैम आई थिंक ये मैम दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म पर मैम देख रही है इसीलिए.
हाँ स्तुति ऐसे पॉसिबल नहीं है. आई एम सॉरी आई कैन नॉट अलाउ यू लाइक दिस. इफ यू वांट टू मेक अ स्पीच you should come, people should see you speaking. आप किसी और सोर्स से पढ़ के आप कैमरा स्विच ऑफ रखिए, स्विच ऑन रखिए अपना.
मैम हो जा रहा है ऑफ. इट्स अ टेक्निकल इशू मे बी.
टेक्निकल इशू कुछ नहीं है. पहले स्टॉप रीडिंग एंड टेल मी द स्टोरी यू वांट टू टेल. कैमरा ऑन करो पहले. कैमरा ऑन करो एंड स्टॉप रीडिंग. अब तुम बताओ उनके बारे में क्या बताना चाहती हो. चलो किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हो. चलो डोंट बी नर्वस. बताओ.
मैम वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट राहुल बजाज.
Fine. Tell us. Do not read. Tell me your story. Make a presentation. If you are prepared, you are practiced, present.
मैम नेक्स्ट क्लास.
नहीं रीड करने तो देंगे नहीं हम. कहानी बतानी है आपको ना. रीडिंग करने के लिए थोड़ी कहा गया. Okay, tell me one question. Answer one question. Who is Rahul Bajaj? Tell me about his early life. चलिए.
He is a billionaire businessman.
Billionaire.
Yes.
Billionaire. Yeah.
Billionaire.
Okay. Talk about his early education, where he was born, where he did his schooling. What about his college? Tell me.
He born in Kolkata, and he complete his education for
एक
from.
मिनट. उनका घर कहाँ था? What were the names of his parents? You are telling me a story about Rahul Bajaj. और मैंने पूछा है talk about his early life. तो क्या बात करोगे? About his parents, the history about his parents, about his early education. प्रेजेंटेशन का मतलब कतई नहीं है कि आप किसी कंटेंट से आप लाइन बाय लाइन रीड कर रहे हैं. अभी मैंने कहा है there are 3 P's of presentation. Prepare, which you have not prepared. Tell me, have you prepared? Honestly बोलिए, क्या आपने प्रिपेयर किया है?
No, ma'am.
नहीं, प्रिपेयर नहीं किया है तो फिर why did you raise your hands? मैंने तो आपको नहीं पुकारा था कि yes, Stuti, now you give your presentation. एक बात, everybody take this for once and for all. When you are making a presentation, I do not want any reading. Prepare. Practice it and then make a presentation. Public speaking is public speaking. You're not just reading it out. I will not allow any reading in the class now. So what marks can I give to somebody who cannot answer one simple question? You're making a presentation about Rahul Bajaj. So I asked you a question, talk about his early life, talk about his education, talk about his career, talk about, the question was only for about his early education, his early family life, where he was born. तो जिनकी कहानी आप बता रहे हो बच्चे हमको, you need to know the details about him. उसके लिए भी क्या लाइन बाय लाइन पढ़ोगे? नहीं ना. और इस तरह से एक खाना पूर्ति थोड़ी करनी है कि मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन दे दिया, मुझे मार्क्स मिल गया. जितने भी लोग रीड कर रहे हैं, students who have been reading, they are not getting good marks. जितने बच्चे भी रीड कर रहे हैं, सबको 5, 7, 20 में ऐसे ही मार्क्स मिल रहे हैं. Presentation means presentation. If you will practice, if you will prepare, you will practice. If you will practice, you will make a presentation. So that answers my question. कि मुझे कितने मार्क्स मिले हैं. ठीक है, मुझे कितने मार्क्स मिले हैं आपके दिमाग में बात आ रही होगी. So this answers the question. If you have been reading from the text, you are getting below 10. And even if you're reading it, if you have answered my questions, still you can get marks. But then people who are reading it out, reading does not mean making a presentation. That's it for today. Anybody has any answer? Any question?
No.